Hi, everyone. Happy 11/11. This is Anna Jones, and I am here to make a brief video on this special day, a special announcement about my brand new book that is finally being publicly announced and publicly released. It is right here in my hands. I'm super excited about it. It's called Keeping Your Heart Open. It's hard to see with this background that I have here, but and also the print is backwards. But I'm going to do a little brief introduction of the book on this special day of 11/11 and invite you all to get your own copy of it. It is a book of profound messages, in many cases, awakening, life altering, life changing, heart healing messages from the Archangel Michael that I've received in deep meditative trance state. And these messages have never been previously published before. However, this book is book number 2 in the Teachings of Archangel Michael series now. So the first book, called The Teachings of Archangel Michael, I originally published in 2003, a totally separate set of messages, and then re-released that out on Amazon in 2014. So now this is the second book in the series that is now called the Teachings of Archangel Michael book series, and it's called Keeping Your Heart Open. So keeping your heart open, and the series is available. The book is available. The first book was also available out on Amazon and officially now on all formats, both Kindle as well as in paperback form. And you can also, through my website at annajonesonline.com, you can also purchase the PDF. If you don't want to purchase it on Kindle and you want a digital copy, you can purchase the PDF at annajonesonline.com. Just click on the shop button and you'll be able to see the new book right at the very top. So I'm going to keep this video short, so I just want to read a few things and give you an example of some of what is in the book. And there'll be lots more that I'm going to be offering over the holiday season, as well as the next several weeks and even several months of events, classes, guided journeys, guided meditations, all based on the themes of what we find here in this wonderful, wonderful book of amazing teachings that I am honored to publish and to bring forward. So I thought I would open with reading to you the part that I wrote, because the rest of it is all received, right? So, but the dedication poem, the dedication prayer, and I thought that would be a nice way of opening this video as well. And this is, something that I wrote a few years ago, and I'm also very thrilled to finally have a chance to have it published for the first time. So I call this poem, which is also a prayer, My Reason for Being, and I personally have written this. Dear God, you are the only one who will always be there for me. You are my support, my courage, my strength, and my inspiration. You are as gentle as the breeze, as stable as the earth, as warm as the fire, and as fluid as the watery tides of the ocean. You are my dearest of friends, my best friend forever. You are committed and compassionate like a good father, nurturing and creative like a good mother. Like an ideal parent, you are always stand by me without abandon. You are as playful as a child. You are laughter, joy, and play personified. You are my playmate, my jester, my trickster. You even play the role of my competitor at times. Yet you always ensure that in the end, no one ever wins or loses. You are my greatest love, the beloved I have sought after my whole life. Your love ignites me like fire, excites me, entices me, and is the most alluring thing I have ever known. You are my love. You are not just the object of love, but the true source of it. For you are the source of love, the cause for love, the cause of all causes, and source of all sources. You are the creative, the created, and the creator. You're everything to me because you are all that is, all that exists. You are the named, the nameless, and the one who answers to all names. You are individual, yet indivisible. You are the smile beneath a friendly face, the familiar within the eyes of a stranger. You are God, Mother, and Father, in all ways and in all forms. You are Christ, Krishna, Buddha, and Allah. You are Shakti, Shekinah, Sophia, and Maria. You are Mother Earth and Father Sky, Grandfather Sun, and Grandmother Moon, for all abide in you. You are light, you are darkness, and all that is in between. You treat everyone, each living entity, as your most beloved, one and only true love. You are my song, my dance, my breath. You are my words, you are these words. You are my life, my reason for living, my reason for being. All glory, honor, love, and praise to you, O great I am that I am. That's the opening dedication prayer that I wrote for the book. And then there are, in the book total, 16 very profound messages from Archangel Michael on the subject of healing our heart, opening our heart, protecting our heart. Again, the book is called Keeping Your Heart Open, right? So let's see, maybe you'll see it a little bit better this way, Keeping Your Heart Open. And the subtitle is At All Times, in All Ways, and Under All Circumstances, which even I, at first when he was speaking that, said, really? But there's all kinds of information in here about protecting ourselves in new ways, connecting and using connection as our greatest protection. Wonderful, wonderful information on the virtues, etc., including redefining what we normally think of as the heart, and how we normally think of it just being the emotions or the emotional center. And some people don't want to, they just want to stay in their minds. So there's 16 messages in this book in which he defines in beautiful ways. So I'm going to read from just a little part of message 1 to give you a little taste and feel for some of the ways in which he defines the heart in the book, and also, just some of the teachings that are in here. But there's also an appendix that is a part of the book that has some of the practices, some of the exercises. In addition to teachings, there are very practical things as far as like really being able to again, change our kind of whole approach to what it means to open our heart, what it means to have our heart healed and open, and to be able to, be in that state, basically be in that state, not try to do it, but to be in that state. In fact, the book starts out in message 1. I titled it, so just I bring the messages come through, and then I figure out what the themes are, and I title it. So the 3 functions of your heart. And the first quote is, a heart is naturally in an open state. So the heart is naturally open. So really the process of opening our heart and keeping it open is removing and working on or clearing those things, surrendering perhaps those things that are keeping it from just being in its natural state, keeping us from being in its natural state. But anyway, I'm just going to read a few pages here of message number 1 on page 23, the 3 functions of your heart. In love, in trust, and in respect, I come forth in response to all that you have asked. Know that your questions, every question is important. All are worthy of their full answers. So what does not get answered here will be transmitted to you. I will transmit answers directly to you when you're ready, when it is time. You'll receive personal transmissions directly. So this is Archangel Michael speaking to each one of us about how he works with us, and he can help with whatever is not in the book. He can help us kind of understand the rest of what we need for keeping our heart open. It says, I encourage you all to keep questioning. Questioning is sacred because you're on a quest. Quest I on is the word itself. Question. Questions open doors, as there are certain things that we cannot reveal unless we're asked. And there are certain questions that you all have yet to even ask, all of you, individually, in your individual lives and collectively. There are many new questions that need to be asked collectively. Question with your heart open, not with your heart closed down, or shielded or blocked off, guarded, armored, layered. There are so many ways that you energetically alter the field of your heart chakra in an attempt to protect it. The unconscious mind and ego attempt to protect themselves from pain, sorrow, and suffering, and from all the emotions that are part of this human experience that you are all here to have, but you don't like. You all have decided that there are emotions you like and those you don't like. There are those you like feeling and those you don't like feeling. And then you make the judgment that the ones you like feeling are good emotions and those you don't like feeling are bad emotions. You think that the ones you don't like have no positive role to play, and they are all negative or all bad, but I can guarantee you that all of your emotions have a positive role to play. All of them are part of the human experience, the human quest that you are on. Your eternal spirit souls here having a human quest, a human experience, experiencing everything that it is to be human, experiencing all emotions. They are all in service to your higher good, but yes, it does matter what you do with them because they are all energies. Why do I speak about this? I speak about this because it's important for keeping your heart open in all circumstances, in all ways, and in all times. There's a part of the heart chakra that is your emotional energy center. The heart chakra has 3 functions at a minimum. There are more than that, actually, and eventually I will describe it. It will be revealed to you in time, especially as you get into the dynamics of the spiritual heart, which is the sacred heart within you, and the chambers of your soul anchored within your heart chakra. There are more than 3, but the 3 primary functions of the heart chakra are: the heart chakra is the energy center that provides energy for all your major organs and the part of your body located at the middle of your chest and upper back. It provides energy for the major endocrine glands, nerve plexuses, all the connective tissue and nerve tissue, for everything manifested in your physical body that gets its energy from your heart chakra. The heart chakra serves like an energetic pump for bringing in that life force energy and moving that life energy in and out through your physical vehicle located in that area. It is also, however, the most powerful and most profound of all of your emotional centers. The heart chakra is where you experience all your emotions and where all of your emotions can be amplified and truly felt in and through. The third and highest and ultimately most important function of the heart is as the seat of the soul and the divine spirit. It is where both your spirit and the Holy Spirit, divine spirit, where the spark of both, the essence of both, the light of both reside. The heart of your heart, I have called it in this and other messages that I have brought through this channel and so many others. There are innumerable names to call this part of the heart. And when you get to that part of your heart, like I said, there's so much more because it is your soul, which is the multidimensional being that you are. The heart opens in multidimensional ways from that point on. It is so important for you to honor these 3 primary functions, to know about them and to work with them, to be aware of them, and especially the function of the heart as your primary emotional center. This role that the heart plays explains some of the reasons why so much of your blocking, guarding, shutting down, shielding, and not feeling safe happens. There's still so much to learn about this function of your heart alone. However, you cannot master the emotional heart without attempting to do everything within your power where you are right now in your own spiritual journeys, where you are on your path to connect with your soul and live within the soul and use the soul to have discernment of the emotions. then you can receive the discernment that you need for working with all the emotions in using, feeling, and living as the emotional being that you are meant to be. All your emotions are powerful, are amazing, and powers of co-creation and creation. You co-create with them so much in ways in which you don't even know, and very much on the unconscious level. I am elaborating today, going deeper into helping you to understand the heart, and yes, answering the very important question of how to keep it protected and feel protected while simultaneously keeping it open at all times and in all circumstances. And that's just up to page 27. So that that message continues on. There's more to that message number 1, and that's just the beginning. And when she goes much, much deeper, there's wonderful information in here about empaths, the virtues. This is for those of you who have been participating in my Archangel Michael Global Transmissions, and some of the more recent things you'll know, or you'll be able to hear in those in the podcast, the Celestial Voice podcast that I host. Some additional teachings that are after these messages on the subject of the virtues, and that will be the book coming out in 2024, probably the fall of 2024. There's going to be 2 books of more teachings of the Archangel Michael series. But for now, this is the new one, and I encourage you all to go on to Amazon.com. It's exclusively available on Amazon and through my website. And just put in "Keeping Your Heart Open" by Anna Jones when you're on Amazon, and you'll be able to find it. And if you order the book and read the book and you really like the book, please be sure to let others know by also leaving a review. But I invite you to go deep into your heart through going deep into the wisdom of the things that you'll find in all of these profound messages. Thanks, everyone. Many blessings.